Yo, what's up everybody? Swiper here, and today I wanted to quickly talk about a video that Mark and CU put out earlier today. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see this live because I was at work, but I did watch it a little bit later, and to my surprise, this was actually pretty huge. At first, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I can't wait to see this in test. And then after a few hours, I really started thinking about it. And I thought, hey, this could be a great video to bring up some discussion points with everybody that's maybe not totally thinking about it from the perspective that I am. All right, so what the heck am I looking at right now? So basically, it's a gray box world with two characters in it. One is an actual player and the other is an NPC. I believe the name of this little thing or little presentation that we're watching is Cat and Mouse. You'll see why. So as you're watching this video, look closely. The player running away from the NPC is trying to go behind things to avoid the NPC. You can see that the NPC is actually tracking the player, meaning it's not following a specific set path given to that NPC. You can see that the player goes behind bigger structures, more narrow structures, and kind of weaves in and out between structures. And no matter what, that NPC is finding a way to get to that, actual player character. So you're probably saying, okay, like who cares? This doesn't look impressive. Like, why is this even important? So think about three things that we talk about on a weekly basis: buildings/keeps, caravans, and the depths. All right, so let's talk about my first point: buildings. Building castles and keeps, right? So we all know that this game is going to consist of players and guilds building their own keeps, right? I also think it's safe to say that keeps can look pretty standard, or they could look pretty crazy, right? I mean, it's left to the player to build block by block. I also think it's safe to say that we're going to have a lot of freedom on where these keeps can be placed. I don't think CU is going to force us to isolate into one specific area and only one keep can be built there on the whole entire zone and then blah, 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 blah. All those restrictions. Like, I think with what they're trying to do, with giving us so much freedom, building keeps block by block, I think they're also going to give us the freedom, for the most part, on where we're putting these things, right? So let's go to Imagination Island, baby. Imagine yourself building this crazy, twisting keep, right? It's got all these crazy stairwells and all these ups and downs to it. Just something funky looking, crazy looking, something that will literally confuse the enemy once they bust through that door. Right? Imagine like when they bust through that door, it's a maze. Like they have to go left, they have to go right. They don't know which way to go. And that's how you design it. That's exactly how you design it, right? So imagine building this, right? It took you forever to build this thing and you defended it. You defended it successfully all day. And now it's that time, the worst time of the day. You need to go to bed because you're tired and you got to get up the next day, right? You got to get up the next day. So what are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to go hire some NPCs, right? And then you think about it. Wait a minute. Should I even hire these NPCs? Are they even worth it? Am I just going to waste my money? Am I going to buy these NPCs? I'm going to go to bed and then come back and all my shit's going to be taken. Is that really what I'm going to have to do? Or am I just going to have to pull an all-nighter until, the next crew comes in and can take my shift? What's it going to be? So let's face it. Nobody wants that, right? Everybody wants intelligent NPCs. Everybody wants to be able to have a small amount of trust, like a little, like more than what we have in most games, right? You also want to be able to build that kind of keep, don't you? I mean, you also want to be able to build a crazy looking keep that you don't have to worry about an NPC getting stuck in a corner. They don't know how to make a left and a right and a left and a right, or a left, left, left and a right. Like, you want to be able to build something complicated. You also want to be able to build something that, let's say a piece gets destroyed. You want those NPCs to be able to react to that destruction. You want them to be able to step over blocks or walk around blocks so they can hit somebody, hit those people that are taking your precious keep. So to do this successfully, right, since keeps are going to look so different, you're going to have all this freedom to build this keep in almost any way that you want with, I'm sure there's going to be some restrictions like block count and things like that. But overall, you're going to have a lot of freedom. And with freedom, you can't really build NPCs that have static paths already embedded in their code, right? NPCs are going to have to be like players. They're going to have to know that I need to walk around that. I need to jump around that. I can't just walk there and then sit there for 10 seconds trying to figure out what am I doing. That's the last thing anybody's going to want. And considering that castle sieging is going to be so important in this game, NPCs are going to be that much more important as well. And considering we can build in many different places, NPCs are going to have to be able to adapt to that. They're going to have to know where they are at all times and what's in front of them so they can react, so they're worth buying, so you can go to bed at night and have some sort of positive energy and positive thinking when you get up the next day. Your keep is still going to be there, man, and that NPC you hired, man, he's a good guy and you'll hire him again. All right, let's move on to caravans. Another topic that gets brought up on a weekly basis. Okay, it gets brought up on a monthly basis at least, but I'm thinking about it weekly. I don't know about you guys. But anyway, I personally think caravans are going to be essential for this game. You know, not everyone is going to want to do that large scale battle thing. Not everyone is going to want to attack keeps. And let's face it, not everyone's going to want to run around in a Zerg. Some people are going to want to do solo. Some people are going to want to do a smaller group. And I think that's exactly what Caravans is going to give to those types of players. So let's go back to Imagination Island and let's pretend like you just got this caravan, man, and you're running back and you look at your map and you're like, holy shit, I've got to go there? I've got what? What do I got to do? Right? How much time do I got left? So anyway, you're moseying all along, you know, you're going across, you got your caravan, you're good, you're looking left, right, behind you, you're talking to your buddy, yo, you guys, anybody, yeah, so you're all good, right? All of a sudden, something happens where you have to leave your computer, right? You have to leave your computer, you gotta go fix the toilet, man, you gotta go cut the grass, you gotta go take your dog for a walk, Bailey, you gotta take your dog for a walk, man, and you're like, shoot, what can I do? I got an idea. NPCs, baby. NPCs, right? And then you sit there and say, well, maybe the grass can wait to be cut till tomorrow. Well, maybe my dog can wait another hour. And the toilet's not that important. We got another one, right? Nobody wants to be that guy. Nobody wants to be put in that situation. You know what I'm saying? This is another reason why NPCs are so important. Because NPCs are going to be those guys you hire that hook you up, man. That get you your goods, man. That's what you need. That's what we need. I mean, think about this, right? How many other games have you played where you desperately needed help, man? You know, you say you flew into some area, right? And you see the enemy. You see that enemy on the other side. And you're like, oh, shit. And here they come charging at you. They use some speed burst, they 3-shot you, and then run away, and then you're like, well, there's guards here. What did they do? Well, the player outsmarted them because they were faster than they were, right? Or let's say the player went in stealth and 3-shot you again, and then just went back in stealth and left. You see the guards sort of move, but then they just kind of stop, right? Or one instance, the guard actually is faster than the other person, right? They're faster than that person that just killed you. And you're like, yes, revenge. And then you see that person jump over a fence and then you see the NPC get stuck on the fence and you're like, no. So another reason why NPCs are so important, right? Another reason why this video is huge. Now, I know this is their first pass at it, right? But things like that, right? When you're running that caravan, man, and you need to leave for any reason, you want to be able to trust your NPCs to at least put up a fight, right? And I'm not saying NPCs are perfect, but the more intelligent they are, the better they're going to be. And that is what is going to be huge in this game. All right, and for the third and final topic of the night, the depths. So, as many of you guys know, the depths is going to be huge in this game. If it's anything like Darkness Falls was and Camelot Unchained, it is going to be big. It's going to be a big motivation, driving point to want to conquer your enemy. And I believe the depths are going to have those NPCs, those boss mobs, those mobs. It's going to have a majority of where all these things and creatures exist. Now, when you enter the depths, I imagine it's going to be pretty challenging. I think everybody is expecting it to be difficult. It's not going to be something you can just roll in there and not pay attention. You know, I imagine you're going to die pretty easily if you're not careful. And the way to make this place feel dangerous and to feel alive and to scare the crap out of you at moments is to have smart and intelligent NPC behavior. I mean, think about it in the long run. If they have smart NPCs that are pathing correctly, that have, you know, some here and there mechanics that make fighting challenging, the depths is going to be a lot of fun. You're going to be actively looking for players to join your party. Let's say you're a tank and you have a DPS with you, you're going to want that support class. You're going to want that healer. You're going to want a solid group to go in here. And the way to get a solid group is to communicate. And when you communicate with other players on your realm, you develop relationships. And if you have a good party and you make it through the depths pretty far into it, and then you lose control, and then you get wiped from the other players coming in, it's going to be a lot of fun, right? It's going to be a lot of fun. And you're going to add those people to your friends list. And the next time you log on, you're going to see that person on your friends list logged on. You're going to be like, yo, let's do that again. That was awesome the other night. So I think overall, having smarter NPCs is going to make the game that much more enjoyable all around. So overall, NPCs are going to be huge for this game. So when you look at this video and you say, what's the big deal? Think about everything we just talked about. Think about every experience you've ever had in other MMOs where that NPC was worthless. Or maybe, hey, maybe they did save you. But how did that make you feel? Really, how did that make you feel? NPCs are going to affect a big portion of this game, right? They're going to affect the way we siege castles and defend castles. They're going to affect caravans, and they're going to affect the depths. And those are three major points that we've talked about in prior videos. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. And if you want more updates like this and weekly news, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But I am interested in knowing what you guys think, how NPCs will really affect this game. I think a lot of people that see this game for face value don't even think about NPCs all that much. They're more worried about castle sieging and fighting the actual player. But as we all know, we are going to have some NPC interaction, and the better interaction we have with them, to me, will make a better game overall. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. Peace out.